And I told myself these stories that like, you're not athletic, this is your body type, you're curvy. I made excuses for myself of why it was okay that I didn't want to exercise and why I didn't want to actually like stick with a healthy lifestyle change. And so I made an appointment with a doctor because I was convinced that I had a thyroid problem. Like I told myself like, oh, there must be something like wrong with me, I'll get my blood work done. And I remember she was like, how often do you exercise? And at that time I was going to the gym maybe like twice a week. And I was like, oh, twice a week. And I thought she would be like, good job. And she said, welcome to being in your 30s. Talk to me after you work out 6 days a week. And I remember leaving the office and being like, I wish I just had a thyroid problem. I'd always tried different diets and nothing really ever stuck. I would lose some weight, gain some weight. I found this girl on Instagram who turned out to be a Beachbody coach, and she was advertising that she was holding a clean eating challenge group. It was going to be 3 weeks of clean eating, daily exercise, and accountability, and it sounded like something that I could do. So I reached out to her and signed up. I was excited about actually making like lifestyle change. Like I wanted to be someone that wanted to exercise and like wanted to eat healthy and not to be this like temporary thing or, you know, period of time. Like I wanted it to be always. I didn't grow up like athletic. I didn't play sports. I was always a little overweight, and just the last thing I ever wanted to do was walk anywhere, run anywhere. And then in my early 20s, I got really into the bar scene, drinking, going out, eating, everything. I was using food and alcohol to cope with the fact that I was insecure, I was depressed. I grew up too fast. You know, I started working really young and I started supporting myself at a really young age. I always had it together, but I never took care of myself. I was treating myself, you know, like I'm having a good time, you work really hard, you know, have some drinks after work and eat the food and get the greasy bar food and you deserve it. Okay, the next day you're hungover, so you deserve to get the takeout. You know, it was like this cycle. I got to a point where I was over 50 pounds heavier than I am now. I saw a picture of myself and I couldn't believe it was me. I remember my roommate saying, this is something you can do, and if you're unhappy, you can make a change. It's gonna be ready really soon, okay? Do you want a piece of chicken? Yeah. Here. I wanted quick fixes. I tried a lot of crash diets and things that I was embarrassed to tell anyone that I was doing, things that were dangerous. When something would come into my life where it was like, you just have to take these shakes, or you just have to take this pill, or you just have to take this weird hormone and restrict your calories to 500 calories a day, which to me now is comical, like I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It hurt to exercise. Like it didn't feel very good. It hurt to run, it hurt to sweat. I would go to the gym, I would get confused, I would do like a treadmill for a little while. I'd be like, I'm good, but I never really wanted to push myself because it was hard. And if you've been telling yourself your whole life that you're just not an athletic person, you're not gonna be one. There was a lot of ups and downs that brought me to the point 2 years ago where I was like, enough. I was engaged, and that was a motivator for me to like lose a few pounds. I think I wanted to lose like 20 pounds. I found my coach on Instagram, I emailed her, and she explained to me how the challenge would work. I was like, it's only 3 weeks, I can do this. The challenge was gonna be over Halloween, and at the time I was always trying to talk myself out of things. So yes, I wanted to have a healthy lifestyle, but I want to hang out and have fun on Halloween. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, after Halloween, then it's Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas, and then, you know, like basically there's never a good time. So I was just like, dude, you can do this in 3 weeks.
Using a purple container, which is your fruits, and then a green container, which is for your veggies. So I'm just gonna add this into the Shakeology.
In those first 21 days of my first challenge, 4 days I didn't even really stick to it that great, but the rest of the time I did. And at the end of the 3 weeks, I weighed in and I'd lost 7 pounds and I lost 7 inches, 3 just in my waist. And then I knew that it was working. I never consistently worked out that much with a good meal plan at the same time. I knew that like restricting calories, you could lose weight, but the inches were what was like really telling, because it showed that I was actually like changing my body. And at that point, I just was like, I don't want this to end. So the accountability aspect was on Facebook, and at the time I didn't see the importance of that. But once I started getting into posting daily, sharing how good my day went or how bad my day went, it became clear that it was a really important part of the whole process. Connecting with other people that were going through the same thing. Some of them I knew in real life, some of them I didn't, but just having that extra support in my life every day was extremely important to my whole overall journey. I remember there was like a Friday night where I chose to not go out and like did my workout. I think it was the first time I posted about it. I wasn't a coach yet, but I was feeling it. Like I was like, who am I? I'm like, this is what I'm doing. I'm home on a Friday night working out. I wanted to like tell everybody about it. So yeah, at the end of the 3 weeks, I was like, what's next? And then I've stuck to a program pretty much consistently for the last 2 years. It's cool because my goals have changed. Initially, it was like lose 20 pounds, feel healthy. And then it was like, okay, I achieved that, now what? So 2 years in, I'm still doing Beachbody programs at home, but overall, I'm living a much more healthy, active lifestyle. I wanna go hiking, I wanna do different fitness classes, I wanna make plans to work out with friends. I never thought I would be somebody that liked exercise. I mean, it's still hard. There's days that definitely suck. You know, I still struggle. I have days where I sabotage myself, where I'm like, why did I do that? But I try to just remember it's about balance, and you're just gonna have days like that. But I have my accountability group, I have my challengers. So if I'm having a hard day, I know I'm not alone, and I have my group and stuff. So, but most days are good.
I was doing this workout with my mom. I'm sweating, I'm trying my best. I'm doing really great. If you're doing it, keep it. Just keep it up.
Oh, you sweet baby.
I know.
You sweet. You did great.
Thanks.